From page 4. I don't know what that means. How much longer? 10 minutes. Jiminy crickets! Midge jumps up and runs out of the room. Where are you going? The girls rush over to the window and push it open. Midge! Through the window, they see Midge run out on the lawn. How long? 8 minutes. Oh, holy fuzzy Christ balls. Midge runs in circles outside the window. Her friends laugh. Back to wedding. But all these marvellous adventures were simply the preamble to my ultimate destiny. I was going to meet a man, a perfect man. He would be 6'4", blonde, and his name would be Dashiell or Stafford or... Flashback to 1954. A mid-sized, dark-haired, Judaically handsome boy smiles. Joel Maisel. Back to the wedding table. The room applauds and laughs. Joel, sitting in the middle of the wedding table, stands and takes a bow to the room. Best build-up since Iceman cometh. Joel Maisel was my knight in shining armour, a gift from God, and he thought I was brilliant. Flashback to 1955. The marquee reads, Best Burlesque on the East Coast. He took me to galleries, poetry readings, Greek dramas. Joel and Midge sit at a sticky table watching a stripper gyrate on stage. She hits a twirling crescendo that sends one fringed tassel flying into the audience. The room applauds and whistles. She heads off stage. Midge rushes over, picks the pasty off the floor, runs up to the stage and waves it at the retreating stripper. Excuse me, miss? Miss? The stripper turns and comes back. Thanks, Toots. Midge takes her seat and turns to Joel. She's going to need that. A ragged-looking MC comes out on stage. Misty dreams, ladies and gentlemen. 18 years old, in dog years. Okay, I'm going to leave the jokes to this next young man. Just come out of the Merchant Marines or some patriotic shit like that. Please welcome Lenny Bruce. This is the guy I wanted you to see. No way he's funnier than Misty. Lenny Bruce, young, healthy, beginning of his career, comes on stage. Thank you. Nice to be back in Wichita. Oh, this isn't Wichita? Well, wherever I am. So, I'm reading the papers today, and I see a story. There were kids, maybe 8 and 9 years old, that were sniffing airplane glue to get high on. These kids are responsible for turning musicians onto a lot of things they never knew about, actually. So I had a fantasy how it happened. Kid is alone in his room. It's Saturday. Kid is played by George McCready. Well, let's see now. I'm all alone in the room and it's Saturday. I'll make an airplane. That's what I'll do. I'll make a Lancaster. Good structural design. I'll get the balsa wood here, cut it out, sand it off. Now, a little airplane glue. I'll rub it on the rag and... Hee now! Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm getting loaded. Joel glances at Midge, who's clearly now a fan. He smiles. Oh, the things Joel taught me. Joel is screwing Midge up against a tree. You know what I want? Please don't say a virgin. I want to make you laugh every day of your life. Okay, but you realize you said that while you're still in me. Right, we'll talk later. As he pumps away, Midge lifts up her hand and admires a brand new engagement ring sparkling on her finger. I have been very lucky. I have wonderful parents. I have lived a comfortable life. And though I knew that love would be great, I had no idea it would be anything that could justify what I paid for this dress. What I paid for that dress. And because it's better than anything I could have imagined, I thought I should get up here and tell all of you that I love this man, and yes, there is shrimp in the egg rolls." A loud roar of laughter and outrage fill the room. "Miriam! Rabbi, wait! Don't leave!" The room is chaos. Abe is arguing with the ancient man. "You show me in the Bible where God says you can't have shrimp." "Leviticus! Whatever does not have fins or scales you shall not eat." "But did he say shrimp?" The madness continues as Midge and Joel smile at each other. We pan up, taking in the chaos of the whole room. 4 years later. Anthony Newley's On a Wonderful Day Like Today plays as we catch Midge walking purposefully down the street. Stylish, great hair, a woman on a mission. Midge bounces in. The place is crowded. "Lutzie, we got the rabbi." Midge shoves her way to the counter. Lutzie Niederman, the butcher, is at the other end helping a lady. He rushes over at Midge. "What? How? When?" "We heard today. My mother fainted, then called 4 people, and then fainted again. This year on Yom Kippur, the rabbi will be breaking fast at our house. You're going to need some lamb. The rabbi loves his lamb." The customer Lutzie was waiting on calls out, "Excuse me, I was in the middle of an order here. I'm so sorry. What were you getting?" "Pork chops." "Put her pork chops on my tab." I still can't believe it. The rabbi's been mad at us since the wedding. It took 4 years of apologies and $600 worth of new yarmulkes, but we finally got the bastard. Disgraceful. You like your free pork chops? Zip it then. I have to go. Delivery Thursday, after 10. I grabbed a couple of black and whites. Midge heads out. We got the rabbi. Midge marches in. The doorman, Roberto, 60s, dashing in his uniform, greets her warmly. "Roberto, I got you a black and white." "Well, thank you, Mrs. Maisel." The elevator opens. An ancient operator sits on a stool. Midge sweeps into it. "Jerry, nice tie. I got you a black and white." The elevator closes. The elevator doors open. Midge parades over to her apartment, 9C, and goes in. A spacious, stylish, flower-filled living room. Clearly there's some money here. Midge heads into the kitchen. Midge goes to the oven, takes out a brisket, and tests it. Perfect. You are perfect. The phone rings. Midge answers it. Hello? Joel sits at his desk in his gleaming corner office. You tell everyone about the rabbi? What am I, a braggart? Please. How's work? I believe something got sold today. How's the brisket? I'm buying it a sash and a crown. Good. We'll need it. I got a terrible stage time for tonight. 1:45. Yikes. I bowed out of my lunch meeting and got downtown as quickly as I could. But that guy who runs the gaslight, Baz, you must learn his first name. Fine, Baz, still gave me the crappiest time. He hates me. Don't worry, we'll fix that. He doesn't see me as a real comedian. I mean, I'm not a real comedian, yet. But if he'd just give me a better time, we will fix it. 1:45. No one is there at 1:45. They're not? Oh, then we'll fix it. I don't know what I'd do without you. You'd go on at 1:45. Bye-bye. Midge hangs up and puts the brisket back in the oven. So the waiter says fine.